Okay guys, I'm back in. How you doing this morning? Okay, so just give me a moment to flip the screen. Okie dokie. So guys, before we go into anything, if you are on Catch Replay, thank you for joining. And the reason I say Catch Replay is because there is some kind of a technical issue here. Whereby Periscope is not allowing, hi my darling, Periscope for some reason is not showing a replay option, and this happened to me with yesterday's scope. I just did a tester again and it's happened again, but I'm just gonna go forward with it. At least it's available on Catch, so you can replay on Catch. So if you are on replay, welcome and thanks for joining. So today is Prosperity Friday. Hi everybody, how are you? Are you all good? Are you all good today? Yeah? Okay. Don't understand Turkish? Hello, how are you? It's Jill, isn't it? I think I remember now. Hey Jill, how are you? Thanks for joining. Okay, so we're going to do a prosperity scope this morning, and we're going to be talking about it, and then perhaps later this evening we can do a meditation on it. I'm good, Tamara. How are you? I'm really, really good. I had a late night last night because I was up doing a blab. And I just wanted to do a quick shout out to those guys before I actually begin, if you can just give me a moment to do that. So we had Pensive, we had Gregory, good morning to you, thank you for joining. We had Brownie Clee, who else did we have? Just trying to gather all the names, if you give me a moment. Janet was in, Leanne, Rich was in, Jess Carlson was in, and somebody else whose name I can't find right now. Hey Chris, and thanks for joining. But I will get to it. But I just want to thank everybody who was in. It was a really great blab. And actually, good morning Weng, how are you? And actually it was very inspirational. It was very inspirational, and the inspiration is the inspiration for today's Prosperity Friday, okay? It's the inspiration for this scope this morning. So I would really appreciate it if you go ahead and share or follow if you're not following, so that you can catch all the replays on all the wonderful stuff that we're sharing here. It's afternoon there, is it? Wow. And here it is 9:10 in the morning, okay? So it's all about the void. We're going to be talking about the void quite a bit, but we're also going to talk about a few other bits and pieces to do with prosperity. And if you're ready, we're away. So are you ready? Cheers to you. This is a frappe this morning, which is basically a flash way of saying iced coffee. Please, 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 what? Did I miss something? So if you want to share, my friends, all you do is swipe right to left for your iPhone, up, down for Android, and that will reveal your share and follow options. Okay, so here we go. Prosperity Friday. Here we are. So the first point that I'd like to make, is how to be auspicious. And to be auspicious is to liberate yourself from humanized duality. So what does that mean? If you're separating yourself, if you're separating yourself from what is real, from what is authentic, from what is truth, if you're allowing fear to separate you, then you cannot be prosperous. Or you could, but it really would be quite difficult to do so. Hey Chicago, how you doing this morning? Hey from Limassol, sunny Cyprus. So it's really important to be able to diminish this humanized duality. Of course, there is a duality in terms of universal law, but that's slightly different. Duality in reference to here on planet Earth and the way the human psyche works is kind of yours, mine, this is me, this is you, separation. And it's these issues that will be causing a lack or a constriction to your prosperity. The second point to prosperity is about the serpent. Okay, so who knows about the serpent? It's an ancient symbol, and the serpent is actually a representative of wisdom. Yeah, and so if we restrict our wisdom, restrict our knowing, do not empower ourselves, then wisdom in any shape or form, it can destroy you, or it can raise you, it can empower you. So the wisdom is all out there. So the point is what do I do with this wisdom? Hi, how are you doing this morning? So it's really important to be able to determine how you use this wonderful information. Okay, so wisdom and the serpent. Open up these wisdoms, okay? Understand wisdoms of the universe, understand the wisdoms of yourself, and it will reveal the wisdoms of the cosmos. Reveal the wisdoms of the cosmos, and it will bring you back to the wisdom of self. Okay, so that's a really important aspect to be able to bring into your awareness. So this is what we need to do. So we're blocking quite a few viewers this morning. I'm not going to be tolerating any comments that are inappropriate, just so that you know. So I'll be blocking away on that. I'm a little bit strict with blocking. That's my way. You don't have to be, but that's the way that I roll. But I will not be engaging in any of that. Yeah, it's absolutely for everyone, absolutely, and it's really important because we need to know the fundamentals of prosperity and not just think of it in terms of money, which the majority of people do. Prosperity runs much deeper than that, yeah? So if you understand aspects of wisdom, the cosmos, and all of these kind of esoteric truths, then you are really on the right path to be able to reveal and embody and empower your wisdom. Yes, I'm actually from the London, UK, but I live out here in Cyprus. Okay, hi Pessimist Storm, how are you doing this morning? Thanks for joining. So our third aspect or point to prosperity, the real stuff, the true stuff, yeah, not the superficial gimmick stuff when it comes to prosperity, is something that IIX Theory mentioned in our blab last night, which is a word that he used and I often used it, so I could really relate to him, was something that is antinomically, something that is antinomic actually means something that is outside or against the cosmic laws. Anti means against, and nomically means no, antinomos, okay? So this is the opposite to cosmic law. And so the other end of the spectrum have a bad connection due to typhoon here in the Philippines. Oh, well, I do hope prayers going out to the Philippines and the typhoons. Sending out some healing vibes for safety your way, and don't worry too much about the connection. You can always catch it later if you really want to, when the connection is better. So yes, so we were talking about antinomic, which is against cosmic law, and so the opposite to that is holonomic, holonomic, which means all-encompassing, all of the laws, okay? So when we understand and embody and practice all of cosmic law, then we are able to be truly prosperous, okay? So holonomic law equals true prosperity, okay? So that is our third point to true and abundant prosperity, okay? Our fourth point is to be able to allow ourselves to observe beyond our human perception, yeah, to be able to observe beyond our human perception. So our perception is what we think, what we believe, what we know. So we need to allow ourselves, give ourselves that flexibility to rise up and beyond our limited or limiting human perspective in order to embody true truth, prosperity. Mehmet, thanks for joining. Welcome to this scope this morning. So I just want to repeat that there is a slight technical problem. You may not be able to replay on Periscope. If this is the case, then please drop over to catch.me/Fusion7Healing, where you can replay right there. Thank you. Okay, so that was our fourth point to prosperity, and the fifth is probably one of the most important points, which is about the void. The void. So the void in actual truth is one of the elements. It's called the Akasha element. And the Akasha is the everything that holds everything that is. So even primary source, which is the source of creation, is held in this space that is called the Akasha in metaphysics. And the Akasha is the void, yeah? And this void is in fact also known as the silence, it's known as emptiness, and this is the very place, Truth Tribe, where people are afraid to go to. People are afraid to go to the void because it is in the void that we actually see and know our true selves. Truth Tribe, yes. So, Truth Tribe, thank you, my darling, for reminding me. It's the silence, it's the void, okay? The void is a very important place that we need to be able to go to freely without fear, without resistance, and without denial. And this was actually inspired from a one-to-one session that I did with a client just the other day. And we had issues with allowing the self to embody the void, because the void also symbolizes the unknown. But it is this unknown, Truth Tribe, whereby it is full of potential. That is where true prosperity really lies. It is in the void. And it also refers to ourselves, because our cells, just like the void, scientists came to know and understand, it is 99.99999999, God knows how many nines, empty. Okay, so our molecules and cells are actually empty, mostly empty. However, look at everything that our cells create, that molecules create, full of creative potential. So the void, Truth Tribe, is actually full of potentiality, okay? And that is the key. You're very welcome, George. That is the key to prosperity in truth. And so when we do a meditation on this evening, we will be going into the void. We're going to go into that portal of the void so that we can transcend our fears of it and really be able to materialize our prosperity. And so our sixth point to prosperity is to prioritize, yeah? And prioritize means that first of all, in order to be prosperous, you need to know yourself. And as I said earlier, to know yourself is to know the cosmos. To know the cosmos is to know the self. This is where the bounty of prosperity is conceived, okay? So it is in the void, Truth Tribe, where the conception of prosperity begins, okay? And conception can only begin, can only be birthed, and this is our 7 key point, if we follow it up with righteous action, okay? So the birth point of prosperity is the void. This is the key teaching of today's scope on prosperity, yeah? The conception of prosperity begins at the void. Horrible connections, problems for you tonight. Watch replay. Okay, my darling, not to worry. Lots of kisses to you. So it can be birthed through the void only through righteous action. And so we need to reinforce our righteous action with what we receive from the void in order to be prosperous. So, Truth Tribe, these are the 7 key points to being prosperous. And if you would like more information on being prosperous or other esoteric wisdoms or metaphysics, then please go to fusion7healing.com. It is the website, okay? That's the website where you can catch up with blogs and other goodies over there. And the other shout out that I wanted to do real quick was to Pensive. I'm not sure if I mentioned you, Pensive, or at Intuitive. If I didn't mention you, those were on the blab last night, and thanks for the inspirations. Love doing that with you, and perhaps we can re-blab again real soon. However, back to the website information. If you would like to subscribe to the website over there or to our newsletter, you will actually receive this free video report. Just flipping the screen. There it is. It's a free video report when you or if you subscribe to our newsletter, okay? And you will find lots of lovely information to do with that. And this is the link here for you to be able to subscribe to that newsletter. freereport.fusion7healing. It's the blue one that's underlined at the top. So if you want to do a screenshot to that, you can do so. And you can also go over to my author page, Helen Christodoulou, on Facebook, and it will direct you directly to that free video report. And you also receive a free beautiful gift of an MP3 if you do that. So you can catch me on Facebook, author page, Helen Christodoulou. You can follow me on Twitter, at Fusion7Healing. Follow me on Sue at Fusion7Healing. LinkedIn, I'm Helen Christodoulou over there. So my friends, flipping the screen again. Thank you for joining. I'm sorry some of you had a bad connection, but I do hope that you replay over there on catch.me at Fusion7Healing. So for now, my friends, I bid you a good day, a good evening, a good morning, whatever it is that might be to you. Lots of love to you. May truth be with you, and may you start or begin to disclose the truth about prosperity so that it can be truly yours in a profound and more lasting way. So enjoy, love you, take care for now. Ciao. Peace out.